Hi guys, it's Mr. Wood again. I wanted to tell you guys about a city that Mr. Atkins will be visiting. The name of the city is Samarkand. So here you're seeing pictures from Samarkand. Samarkand was or is an ancient city. In fact, we know that Samarkand was inhabited by people even before settlements had begun. In the prehistoric era, in the Paleolithic era, there were people living there who had no settlements whatsoever, no agriculture. But Samarkand is an ancient city. In fact, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Today, it lies inside the country of Uzbekistan. It used to be in the Soviet Union, and it is a major hub, a major stopping point along that Silk Road that I told you guys about before. In the ancient period, it was also conquered by Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great, as he came in and conquered the area, he ended up taking over the city and destroying much of it. But it regrew very quickly, and so Samarkand remained a very major, important city. And as you may know, Alexander's empire did not really last. It disappeared as soon as he died, and so Samarkand continued on as a major city, but with Greek influence. After that, it was eventually conquered by the Persians. It was conquered by the Arabs, and in fact, after being conquered by these two different groups, Samarkand was one of the most diverse cities in the world, had lots of different religions, from Zoroastrianism, and if you don't know what Zoroastrianism is yet, you probably want to look that up. It's a very interesting religion. Hinduism, Judaism, also even a branch of Christianity. But eventually, after the conquering by the Arabs, the main religion became Islam. And so it became the dominant religion. Most of the people there in Samarkand ended up converting to Islam. And so as we continue to see pictures from Samarkand, you can tell that it does have a lot of Islamic influence. But as you know, Samarkand is deep inside of Tamerlane's empire, the guy I talked about last time. In fact, Samarkand was conquered by the Mongols before Tamerlane came along. And in fact, Marco Polo actually went through Samarkand. He, in fact, said it was a very large and splendid city. The Chinese would trade through here. Christian bishops would go through here, Christian missionaries. But then along came Tamerlane, and Timur the Lame, or Tamerlane, ended up making Samarkand into his capital. In fact, a lot of the things you see with Samarkand today, the beautiful architecture, the art that's associated with it, all that is a result of Timur the Lame. He was a lover of the arts. Even though he was a very brutal guy, he did his conquest, he ended up really liking the arts, and a lot of the money and spoils of war that he got, he sent back to his capital, Samarkand, and ended up making it a wondrous city in its day. And so here you can actually see an artist's rendition of what Samarkand may have looked like before Timur the Lame. It was said that when Timur had things constructed, if it was not to his liking, that he would have them tear it down and rebuild it. So during this time, Tamerlane really built up Samarkand. And so Samarkand, a very major, important city along the Silk Road. It is not as important today. It often gets forgotten as a city or as a major hub, but it is still there today. And so hopefully we'll be able to see from Mr. Atkins in his blog some of the things that he has seen there in Samarkand. So for a question, what I would like for you to do is to discover what some of the major buildings are there in Samarkand. Just give me a short list of some of the old buildings that, especially that Tamerlane may have had built, and you can get extra house points. So until then, I will see you next time.